want the top. All my people right there in the back of the spot, I need the top. If you know me, don't know this, I want the top, 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 top. All my people right there in the back of the spot, I need the top, 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 top. If you know me, don't know me to stop, I need the top, 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 top. All my people there in the back of the spot, I need the top. What you got for me, world? What you got?
September is suspension month at 4WP, and they're hooking you up with the hottest deals on your favorite products. I got my suspension done at 4WP, not only because it looks killer, but to clear my 35-inch tires and get that nice highway ride. Save up to $500 on select lift and level kits all month long. Already got a lift kit? Bring your vehicle into 4WP for a service, alignment, and inspection to make sure your kit is on point. I got my lift done at 4WP, and September is your month to do the same.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back for the 2019 Baja 400 here on Fishgistics, brought to you guys by KMC Wheels, 4-Wheel Parts, Rigid Industries, Monster, and newly acquired F&L Fuels. Big thanks to all those guys for stepping up today. You can see the beach behind me. This is where everybody is now. We are over on the coast section, or I should say the leaders, at least. They're going to be coming on this exact road that you see behind me here, probably going up it right now. The trucks are headed north. It's actually a pretty fast race. The leader, well, let's go look. Let's just bring it up over here. The leader is now 97, and we'll talk about this in a second. He's at mile 282, so he's got about 100 miles to go. So 100 miles to go, and we'll see what happens. So I'm sure most of you guys have seen the last update. We were wondering what happened to the 88, and just like I thought, the tracker wasn't tracking, so it was on its side or it was upside down. We figured out it is upside down. They're all okay. The spectators are all okay. And this is why it's real important when you guys are looking at social media and you see a picture or video or something on social media, you need to find out what's behind that picture. Because there was a picture going around and it showed the 88 upside down and it showed a local lane next to the door. And in the picture, it looked kind of bad, like you thought maybe the truck hit him or something like that. But if you actually find out what happened, it's just a fake news picture and it looks bad. Everybody is okay. The local is okay. That was a screenshot that somebody grabbed from the video, and the local's actually going in the truck to try and get in there and get stuff out of it or help the co-driver get out. So everybody's fine. Nobody got hit. That's fake news. Don't worry about that. The 88, they're all good, okay? So if you guys see that picture out there, feel free to comment and tell whoever posts it that they should learn what they're talking about before they post bad pictures like that. That's why I try not to post stuff until you know what the actual context of the photo is. It's very easy to take the context and have it get lost in photos on the internet. So anyways, so the 88, that's what happened to them. They rolled it over. That was right before Christian was about to get in it. So bummer for those guys, but shit happens. What are you going to do? That means that the 97 BJ Baldwin, who started second, is first on the road, as you can see right here. The number 6, who started 5th, Ricky Johnson, is now second on the road. Then behind them, we come back here, and it's Tavo. He's going to be third, or the number 40 is actually third once it re-updates here. And then we have Tavo behind him, and then we have the 89, the 41, the 32, and Andy McMillan is up in here too. His tracker probably just jumped behind one of these other guys. But let's see, we can probably just pull him up by doing this. Where is he? There he is. So right there. So Andy McMillan is right there. So big group up there behind the top two. You got BJ and Ricky Johnson kind of checking out from the field, and then you got these guys back here. Now we got to remember that Andy McMillan started pretty far back. He started 13th, I think. So on time, he may actually be really close to BJ. He's at 284, and Andy's at 275. See, so he's only 10 miles behind him, but in theory, he started 13 minutes behind him or 12 minutes behind him. So I think right now, if it was me, I would say Andy's probably winning on time, and then Tavo, who started pretty far back also, he's going to be on time also up there. So if we go look, pull up the entry list here, go back to the top. So we can see Andy was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, Tavo was 9th, 10, 11, 12, 13. Andy was 13th. So we got Tavo at 9. That means he's got 8 minutes or 7 minutes on BJ because BJ was second. And then Andy was 13th, whatever we just said, so he's got an extra 3 minutes from what Tavo has. So it's going to come down to the end on time here if they stay as close as they are right now. So we got to pay attention to that. Always remember that. All right, so let's go back and look at the tracker again. So you can see BJ, like I said, he's at mile 284, so he's got about 100 miles to go. And also we have Robbie Gordon, he's still going along there. The 16 is 2 minutes in front of the 14. I just got text update on that from the helicopter. So the 16 has not been working on tracking, but he's right in front of the 14. So if you're looking for Cameron Steele, he's right in front of the 14, right there with Dave Taylor and Luke McMillan and Robbie Gordon. The 7, Bryce Menzies, was right there with them also. Last time we knew, his tracker's not working either. So we do believe the 7 is probably hanging right there with those guys. Now, Bryce started pretty far back also, but not that far back. So I don't think Bryce is, he doesn't have it on time right now, but we still got a little ways to go. So, 100 miles, anything can happen here in the desert. Then it's, we have Dan McMillan's been moving up from the back. Now, remember, Dan McMillan, he's kind of interesting. He started, 29th or 30th or whatever it was, however many. He started all the way in the back. So he's going to have a big time difference that he can make up some points on, some positions on. So all these guys that are in front of him here, he's actually beating a lot of these guys probably on time, these guys that are close to him. So we got to pay attention to, definitely got to pay attention to Dan McMillan, even Luke McMillan. We got to pay attention to him too on time. This is all going to come down to time. And with the transfer section here, any splits that you guys had in that section, they don't really mean anything because we don't know if somebody stopped or if they pitted or what. So any splits from the transfer section you got are useless. Throw those away. Those don't matter. All right, let's go look at Class 1 since we've been keeping an eye on them all day. So Class 1, still really tight up here. Let's see, there's nobody jumped out way in front. So it's got a little tighter again. We got the 162, Brendan Gaughan, has been out front all day. We got the 114 right behind him, the 127, Cody Parkhouse, and then Brad Wilson right behind him. So it's those 4, and then Shelby Reed coming up 5th. Those are the top 5 Class 1 cars that we got there. Then let's go look at Class 10 because they're probably kind of close to these. Zoom out a little bit. There we go. They're coming across the backside of Mike's, coming over to the coast. You got the 1002, Clay Lawrence, 1016, 1008, Chase Warren, and 1068, Cody Reed hiding right there behind him. So that's the Class 10. Jim Anderson, 1022, 1026, and so on. So that's a look at your Class 10s there. The specs, yeah, we'll go look at the Trophy Truck specs also. They're going to be in between these two probably. So Trophy Truck spec, turn them on. There we go. Rafael Navarro has been out front all day, still out there. Charles Durant 2nd, John Langley 3rd, James Scully 4th, and then we got a gap back to Pat Sims and the rest of these. Looks like Sarah Price is moving up a little bit, so she's up to 5th right now, it looks like. So, yeah, she's having a pretty good run. I'd have to look at the starting list. I'm not sure how far back she started, but she's up to 5th physically, it looks like, on the road. So, let's see. Trophy Truck Legends, yeah, we can look at them too. There's 6 of them this race, but they're all pretty much down here is where your leaders are. So it's like the 1L, the 5L, the 72L, and the 32L. Those are all running pretty much together. So just depending on when there's updates, we'll kind of give you an idea who's there. But that's your top 4 there, and then the 25L is back over here, not having too great of a day so far. And back to the 47 is back there, and so on. So let's look at those. What else do you guys want to see here? Nothing but, yeah, BJ has a pretty good advantage right now up front there. If we turn this off again, go back up and look at the leaders again. So in case you just joined us, we have BJ Baldwin is now first on the road. The Serapis is rolled. Everybody's okay. All the spectators are okay. I just posted a video. Go look at the video. You can see the video. Everyone's okay. This Ricky Johnson in the number 6 is 2nd. And Tavo Vidosla is 3rd. That's your top 3 running there. What other class would you guys like to see? The score lights. Okay, we'll look at Class 12. Score lights here. Zoom out. 1206 is been up front all day. Still there. Followed by the 1202, 1229, 1274, 1234, and 1201. That's your top 6 Class 12 cars. So all the Class 12 cars pretty much still running not too far apart, but looks like they're all having a good day. Status on Robbie Gordon, we just gave you that update a minute ago. He's still going. He's on the beach section over there. So Robbie Gordon was in here somewhere a minute ago when we looked for him. He's right there, I think. Oh, there's the 7, 22 minutes ago updated. So yeah, that's not an accurate update. The 7 is going to be up here a little bit. And there we go. The 16's updating again, right with Robbie. So there you go. You can see Cameron Steele. There he is. He just updated right in front of the 14, just like we said. And then Robbie Gordon is right in front of those guys a little bit. And the 7 is going to be right in here also, right with the 77 and the 16. So that's them. And yeah, 1X looked like they were the first bike to finish and also get the win. They needed 2 minutes. It looked like they finished about 3 or so minutes ahead of the 66. So it's going to be 1X and then the 66 in the bike class that for your bike update. All right. Well, I think that's about it for this update. What happened to Abdali? I'm not sure. Haven't heard on Abdali anything, so I don't know. Is he not going? I'm not sure. Haven't heard anything on him. All right. Well, we'll be back at 5 o'clock with your next update. Probably going to be at least, I don't think anyone's going to finish by 5, but it probably won't be too far after 5 before they finish. This section's pretty fast back in. Probably like 5:30 or 6 is going to be the winner. But if someone is going to finish, we'll come live even if it's not on the hour. But we'll have at least one more update before the finishes. I guarantee you that. All right. We'll see you guys back here at 5 o'clock with your next update here on Fishgistics.
Brought you the world's first patented curved light bar. Now, it just got smaller, slimmer, and smarter with the Rigid RDS SR Series Pro. This compact single-row light bar conforms to modern looks and projects more lighting to get you further. Boasting a compact design, gentle curve, and the same proven rigid quality, the RDS SR Series Pro is a new, sleek, and sophisticated way to own the night.